चलो, मैं डॉक्टर चिंतिया शर्मा, वैस्कुलर सर्जन, आपसे आज वैस्कुलर सर्जरी के बारे में बात करना चाहता हूँ। वैस्कुलर सर्जरी क्या है? लोग जानना चाहते हैं वैस्कुलर सर्जरी होती क्या है। वैस्कुलर सर्जरी एक ऑफशूट ब्रांच है, जो एक स्पेशलाइज्ड ब्रांच, मतलब एक कार्डियक सर्जरी से एक अलग होकर एक नई ब्रांच बनी है। इसमें होता क्या है, हम मोटी मोटी खून की नाड़ी, हार्ट से लेकर छोड़ के सारी नाड़ियों का इलाज करते हैं। इसके अंदर वेरिकोज वेन एक बहुत बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है, जिसका इलाज हम लेजर ग्लू आरएफए मिनिमल इन्वेजिव तरीके से करते हैं। हीमोडायलिसिस एक्सेस मतलब फिस्टुला बनाना, खून की नाड़ियां, डायबिटिक फुट, पैरों में कुछ बचाना, हर छठे पैर की एम्पुटेशन बचाई जा सकती है जो हिंदुस्तान में है। उसके लिए आपको वैस्कुलर सर्जन से ही कंसल्ट करना चाहिए। Non-healing venous ulcer with advanced venous disease. Plan is to ablate varicose vein. It's an ultrasound guided procedure with minimal invasive, with sutureless, painless technique. So now we are planning to do a ultrasound guided puncture for the patient. This procedure is always an ultrasound guided so that we do not enter the deep vein and only treat the superficial vein. The recurrence rate of varicose vein is around 3% in 10 years, and not every patient needs to be treated for varicose vein. It has to be dependent on patient symptomology. It is every fourth female suffers from varicose vein, so we need to understand that not everyone requires surgery. So it can be done under local, but in this case we are doing under spinal anesthesia because apprehension of the patient and being a minimal invasive procedure.
ठंड तो नहीं लगी? कौन सा 15?
So here you can see the blood is coming. So it is very clear indication the patient, the fiber is in the sheet is in the venous system. Now we will be trying to pass the laser fiber up to the SFJ junction.
फाइबर दो, फाइबर देने जाते
ये वाला है ना? हेलो?
Bolo. So here you can see the fiber that is at the SFJ junction. Here is the classical Mickey Mouse sign. So you need to understand it is a totally minimal invasive procedure. Now we are going to ablate the vein. Vein has almost gone to the great saphenous vein junction, SFJ junction. This procedure is without complications. The basic complication of this procedure is tingling and numbness. Patient complains of pain, mild pain, which settles in a day or two. Now we are going to ablate the vein. Here you can see. Now I'm going to press it. Here you can see. Which goes into the vein, and we mark the SFJ junction and ablate the vein. So it is a minimal invasive procedure. As you can see, we are trying to pass the fiber into the deep superficial veins. So this procedure is done in ultrasound guided technique. ये यहाँ से आएगा ना, ये दिखाएगा, मेरी शक्ल दिखाएगा. This is SFJ junction, which is commonly called a Mickey Mouse sign. Here you can see there is the common femoral artery, deep vein, and this is the great saphenous vein, where you can see the superficial epigastric vein. We pass the fiber. Here you can see it is coming up to the superficial epigastric vein. Classically, the fiber is kept 2 centimeters away from the junction, but we usually keep it at the level of superficial epigastric vein. So here we are going to ablate the vein. This is the great saphenous vein. That is the procedure planned. Now, here you can see the fiber going. This is going to ablate the vein in the complete tract of the great saphenous vein. The procedure is totally minimal invasive. This procedure can be even done without ultrasound guidance. You have to mark the SFJ junction and pass the fiber. But ideally, this procedure should be done by vascular surgeons who are trained in doing this surgery. It's a completely invasive endovascular technique. We have to know that the fiber doesn't pass into the deep veins and is into the superficial veins. It is important to understand that every procedure has its complications. No procedure is free of complications. Patient complains of mild complications such as pain and discomfort, which settles in 2 to 3 days. Patient can be mobilized and be able to walk within next 4 hours. It's a daycare procedure, and it's a tip of the iceberg. A lot of females neglect this condition because every 4th female suffers from this problem, and neglect can be hazardous in the sense that patient may develop non-healing venous ulcer bleeding, which may be difficult to treat at a later date, and it takes almost 2 to 3 years for this wound to heal. So now this fiber you can see is passing along the tract of the great saphenous vein. So a lot of people ask me that the question that varicose vein has a lot of reoccurrence. So you need to understand that varicose vein should not be done for every Tom, Dick and Harry. There are specific symptoms for which varicose vein needs to be done, and we need to customize the treatment according to the patient needs. Small veins, we don't need to do any surgery, because unless the great saphenous vein is refluxing, we do the surgery. Small veins can be managed by compression stockings, which are the graduated compression stockings, class 2, and there is no treatment for small veins. It's a lifestyle disorder. Posture, lifestyle modification such as avoiding prolonged standing, sitting can help you to ease symptoms. Other than that, there are no natural medications to treat varicose vein. A lot of false information is that by doing yoga and taking leash therapy, patient can be treated by varicose vein. We are operating almost 3 to 4 varicose veins a week, which are post leash therapy, and patient comes to us with complications. So this can be avoided by coming at the right time and consulting a vascular surgeon for the treatment of the organ. Here you can see the fiber and the vein being ablated. There you can see the vein undergoing ablation. It's an 8 watt energy which giving burst of every 3 mm pullback is there while doing ablation of the vein. Okay.